Let me get myself situated. I got a really cool reading for you this morning. And I want to show you this AI picture I copied. I just love it. I have no idea who made that, but dang, that's like, talk about protection. All right, I'm going to do something really cool today. It's a very special day for me. It's because I'm throwing an event later on. Have a lot of amazing people with all of their talent, their artwork, t-shirts that look like this, right? T-shirts that look like that, right? Really hip stuff. I mean, I'm around. Mineral Kingdom will be there. Micah Earth Spirit will be there. She does authentic relating. She's one of my intense educated massage therapists, and a very good friend. We actually share our birthday. And her wonderful husband is also a mutual friend. Well, they're about to get married, so I want to show you guys what I made for their wedding, too. They're getting married at a festival. That's my kind of friends, okay? That's not everybody wants to do that. Some of us would like to get married up on a beautiful mountain with a waterfall and a vista and nice food and nice company and a bottle of wine. Okay, we're going to have a talk. Let me get myself situated. I'll be right back. Girl, what you do with that lighter? It's going to be interesting. All right, thanks for being patient. Let's get on with this thing. This is to take away anything negative out of the space, to burn it away with the fire of righteousness and intention, to tap in spiritually. It's a prophetic, sir, to see what God wants to say to you about the situation you might find yourself in. It's troubling if you've thought that you were in a twin flame union, only to find out that it was extremely difficult, or, there were energies and experiences between you that did not correlate. Whoops. They didn't correlate. There was something there, and you come to find out, you walk away from some of these and go, wow, they just wouldn't work with me. It can't be a twin flame, relationship. Besides, the twin flame relationship is actually a very deep, intense contract with God. I wouldn't play with that. There have been people that have played with that. Too many, actually. Some people actually don't believe in the possibility of a twin flame, and I understand and respect that too. I don't know, you guys. Hi, welcome in. You know I love you. I don't know, you guys. Everyone has their thing, but there has been a lot of false twin, because someone took on the title and said, I am a twin flame. This is my twin flame. And the truth is, they'll work with you 99% of the time, and then that 2% is such terrible friction. And you're asking yourself, well, if this is of God, why am I fighting this person? We're not supposed to be fighting. We're supposed to be flowing. We got a purpose on the planet. And our purpose here as light workers, as a divine twin flame union, is to shine brighter than others, to be closer with nothing in between but God and that plan that you have on the planet, to make a fulfilled life and show people, remind them about unity, remind them about oneness, remind them about joy, remind them God says. Most of you don't really know how strong joy really is, because you get stopped by fear in your solar plexus. That's what he just said. Thank you for being here. I love you. Today, Venus went direct. Perfect time for a twin flame reading. I really do these, but I'm called to do it. I want you to know this is the outcome, that this is what God's talking about. He said there's a lot of joy missing in your relationships. I didn't put you together. That's the problem. You didn't let me you just followed your own intuition and your own passion into this relationship. But now you know there are things that are missing. Now you know. When I bring it to you, you won't struggle. You're not going to have that problem. It will be divine, divinely guided to your abundance. 27 adds up to 9. 9 is finishing its abundance. And coming from a golden heart means that somebody's already purified their intentions. They've already purified they're clear before the divine, so that they've opened up their heart to receive more, to be able to hold more light, to hold more possibility, to hold more joy. That's the idea. Isn't that beautiful? This is the secret language of light. And when you're talking about twin flames, you're not just talking about anybody, not just anybody you're dating and wondering what they're thinking about you, right? This is a soul path. It's a connection. Now, another aspect of the twin flame union is you. You being the dichotomy of light and dark, yin and yang, Shiva and Shakti, all at once. And mastering that with a fantastic fine balance. That is what I think really will bring anybody that's supposed to be with you into your life. Acknowledging that and being very conscious of that with a goal for joy. It's okay. I'm channeling you guys. You know I love you, right? All right, let me see. Messages, hi. Yes, welcome in. Please hit the like button when you come in. I thank you for your presence. All right, so we're starting off strong. I have some future outlook here. I have the person who is separated here, their thoughts, message from the divine. I have the divine feminine here. And then I have some messages for y'all right here. This is the Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti. Let me tell you something. You ever want to get me a gift? Get me anything this man makes. Ciro Marchetti. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, Jan, I've been so busy that I just now got your information on your address so I can verify how much shipping will be. And I'll just take the package to a gift package that I would send you to the post office and weigh it. And then I'll contact you and let you know. All right? Because I really, if you want something, I know it's ridiculous because it cost me like $10 to send a little box like this size to like the other side of Texas. So now I don't know about this world, but my friends, everybody got their coffee and tea. I got my Orlando, Florida cup given to me by my oldest son. The day that he finally, at 50 years old, met his real father in Orlando, Florida. That was the first time. He disappeared on me when my son was a baby. I raised him. You know, us brave women, a lot of divine feminines do a lot of masculine things and they learn. But it's like this fine balance of being soft and receptive as well as being take charge and focusing always on some kind of task, because the body just, you need everything, right, my loves? Okay, Spirit, give me just a second. Thank you, Most High, that I get the privilege to read from the collective today in this wonderful day of Venus coming forward, and especially in Libra, because Libra is about balance and justice. So I want you to hold that in your heart. It'll help you to tap into the joy that you need. Just that thought right there alone is enough for me. Scripture says, I'm with you and will watch over you wherever you go. I'll bring you back to this land, and I'll not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. So it's all about faith and connection. All right. Spirit, thank you so much for letting me minister to the collective. These are the mindset. We'll go there in a minute. So this is what they want to show you. This is the ancestors are guiding and seeing your journey. And there's a reason for it. It says historical connections and purposes. And I'm advanced metaphysical, so my mind goes straight to things like Maybe you're a past life savant, right? You have a journey to make. You're something special on the planet. You're a teacher. There's something here, your life purpose. And I know that for certainty because 2 is about choosing who to spend your time with, what to spend your time on, what to connect to, what direction to go in, and bring it to yourself. And then 8, of course, would be your 8 is your 8th house. And so 8 would be your infinity. It would be your journey, right? Remember, Jim, we had that talk about infinity and the journey and how we humble, we go down and look at ourselves in the center and we get humbled and we're in a dark place until we get the strength that we need help to ask. We get humbled and start asking for help. Then we can start going back up. But remember, just about that time you're getting to the top, that's a test or exhaustion. You got to keep pushing forward with whatever your purpose is. Okay? There's that one. Thank you, spirits. Ancestors are here watching. Call upon them, honor them. Know that you have a purpose on this planet. Thank you, guides. The love messages are between the divine masculine and divine feminine. We have attraction and we have true love. This is intention to be a true love. You'll always be attracted. If you have spent other lifetimes together, if you're twins, you'll know this. There'll be this magnetic attraction and there's guidance into this relationship. It's overseen. I hear the word overseer. So it's overseen by the ancestors as well. And there's a lineage thing as well with some of you. Take what you need and leave the rest on this reading, by the way. I appreciate your presence. The objective of this whole relationship is to find freedom and joy. Those are like fruits of the spirit. I mean, that's fruit of the spirit, right? You have the right spirit. All right, so we're going to take a look at the I'm sorry I had to do this so I could save some time and get right down to it. Divine masculine, magical, in his head, creating, using whatever resources he has. Look at the little robin. I just noticed it. How cool. Where's the book on this? You got to hear this one. I love this. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. This is all about talking about divine unions, right? We have to be a divine union with ourselves and God first, though. Right. Dreams, meditation, and spiritual escape. So the masculine energy, it says, our dreams provide us with an alternative reality, limitless and unfettered. We're free to soar with angels or sink to the depths of demons. To imagine, to create, to escape the norm. To wonder and ask, what if? And to awaken refreshed and question, why not? A jester rests atop a magical box prop. The costume, a nightcap, and slippers. Can you see this good? Okay. It's time now for rest and escape. Around her float magical dream catcher nets, which capture her drifting, elusive imagination. Climbing up the adjacent pole are a variety of creatures, each symbolically associated with a dream in a different culture. So that tells me right there that there is only a select few of what you would consider real twin flames. They're powerful beings, and they have different cultures. You never know, do you? Different age groups. It's just so interesting. Be wary of dreams and interpreting them falsely, though. They may be true visions or merely mirages of a truth that will send us further from reality. So the masculine has to check himself. Make sure that whatever he's experiencing is real. The feminine, she's walking a tightrope. It's like she's a performer. Let's see what that says. Number 42 represents, his is about communicating with the spirit world. Hers is about doing things from the heart, being very present. Let's see what this says. She does a lot. She does a lot for most everybody, actually. And she's walking on a tightrope. She's got ambitions and goals, guys. If you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. So she's ahead of him, spiritually, metaphysically, open-mindedly, progressively, already understanding love, also dealing with her things as she's laying on the floor looking vulnerable. She's tired, but she's still being beautiful, and she's still being available, and she's still elegant. And she's chosen by God, and she knows what she has to do. Right? That was from J. Empowered. This is about setting a target, a goal, or something to strive for, a purpose. Purpose. Motivated by need or ambition, we now have something to aim for. Success is our chosen field. I love this. It's easy enough to dream and establish goals. The question now is whether that dream is realistically achievable or a distracting oasis that will simply torment but never be reached. I think you should check in with God on that one, you guys. If you're sensing that in any way, shape, or form, is it realistic, right? So we have a secret, we have a galactic activation oracle for them, and they're to spiritual galactic energies from the stars and integrating in the third dimension 30 is about integration. It's about the Sri Yantra. The frequency supports their embrace of every aspect of themselves, allowing what they perceive as positive and what they perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. That may be a clue, you guys, to something within the relationships. Yes. And just a second. I've been playing guitar. Took off my nails so I could play guitar because I'm going to be at the festival. I have a blessing for you right now before I read the rest of this. And I want you to take a nice deep breath through your nose and pull it right down into your heart. And you just fill your heart up with this. And feel the vibration just resonate in your beautiful heart space so you can release and receive more love. Most High, thank you for the divine feminine, divine masculine, your presence on the planet. We recognize it. We honor it. We thank you for leading us in paths towards joy and freedom. Sending off fear, control, worry, and putting our love in your hands. Help us to be attractive to the right ones and block those that we are not to experience or who would come to hinder their path. Give them peace. And give them joy. And so it is. Thank you for being patient. All right. Divine Feminine, I want to look at you. So I pulled a couple of cards for her. Spirit, I thank you for this person. She's got goals. Help bless her to be protected. She stands for fairness. Whatever this is going to come out. In the end, the energy is balanced out. She's learning how to balance it out. See, she's on a beam. She's walking on a tightrope. She realizes already her responsibility in this relationship, and she knows it's going to have to balance out. I want to read to you, Ma'at. I think you should know. Her mind is, abundance flows to me everywhere. I do not compromise my moral standards. Divine Feminine. So let's take a look at the message from Ma'at so you understand how important this is. She's one of my guides. Ma'at is one of mine. Kali is the other. Deal with it. I'm Scorpio. All right, Ma'at for the Divine Feminine. Can you see these good, you guys? Okay. Yeah, magnet. Interesting. Ma'at is an Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness, and justice. She holds a scale that measures souls against a feather at the time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. Ma'at protects us in business and personal relationships, ensuring that we're treated fairly and honorably. Call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you feel guilty or remorseful. It says surrender attachments to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will toward the resolution of the argument. Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. Let go and be humble. That's really great, you guys. Interesting reading today. I didn't know where it would go. All right. Now, for those of you who are separated, I want to show you what they have on. The guides wanted to say about the person you're away from. If you certainly, absolutely don't question that it is considered twin flame, and you know someone's off their tee, or they're involved with someone else, or you know that it's not wise to get into that situation with them at this time. And I know that some people are of way different ages, but they're so magnetically attracted. And yet that doesn't always make it a twin flame union. Someone may be immature, right? Someone may be extremely mature and someone may be immature. And then you've got this love between them, this experience between them, and God between them. But they're in different timelines. It's like she just knows so much more, this one, right? And takes responsibility and has to answer. She's on her purpose. Yeah, both of them, right? And there's intense interaction. But she's in the flow, and it's a very nice thing. I'm also going to look at what needs to be healed. So the romance card did come up as separation. What's funny about these is I didn't look at some of these ahead of time. The thoughts coming out. Sometimes I cry about you when I'm alone. I should have handled things differently, especially with you. Okay, now that's somebody who's taken responsibility, but are they acting upon it? We don't know. Each one's situation is different. Take what you need and leave the rest. Spirit, thank you so much for this opportunity to read. Thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take a look at the Heal Yourself reading cards by Ina Segal. These are psychology. I'm going to tap in with the permission of the Holy Spirit to tap in to the Divine Feminine first. Show me what she is. Sexuality and self-love. I would say that's absolutely true. In any case, she is all about being the attractive one, having the power to build and grow. And her growth is based on how much she loves herself. She's high respect, much high respect and muchly desired woman because, well, she's elegant. The Divine Feminine's always got a responsibility for God, even for her sexuality. She's got to be very, very respectful of her body. And I hope I'm not moving the phone, sorry. So she's very much in the power of abundance. But she's might be, she's going to have to look at everything. Wow. Sorry, guys. The masculine is, she's paying attention to signs. She's aware of endings and beginnings. She's got an ancient wisdom. All right, masculine, please. Thank you so much for the masculine twin in this situation. I don't usually read gender specific, you guys, but right now we're talking specifically to the twin flame union. And I haven't even pulled out tarot, so let's see where this goes. I thank you so much for being here. And if you come in later, thank you so much. May you be blessed. Take what you need and leave the rest, okay? But definitely leave me a thumbs up. This one's here. See, dreamy, finding creative ways to do things. Yeah, 3, communicating with the spirit world, communicating with God, looking back on his past in a dream state. Also having past this, the masculine may be having a lot of like past life regressions, pulling them back into the one that they are. And then you have creativity, which is this communication is going to bring about a new start. Something's being created in the masculine energy. I have to give it kudos, man. And he's doing it with sexual power. Yes, it is a thing. Yes. You know what? I have to tell you something. They both feel like home to one another. And that's what I used to tell my person. I'd get in his shoulder and I'd say, you feel like home to me. I like that. And I'm sure that's something between the two of them. All right. Wow. So as far as I'm concerned, that pretty much speaks for itself. You've got him practicing the spiritual arts, maybe it's with the intention of when they get with their feminine here, their twin, they'll know, maybe they're both working on it in the background amongst one another alone, you know. Maybe that's what they're doing, is kind of perfecting something from an experience with them, or what they would like to experience with their twin, what they think it should be. And they might be doing that because it's not witchcraft, it's desire, right? It's a natural desire to be with one, right? You're one, this person that you're being guided to. But now, for now, you stay in your home and you're integrating, you're looking for freedom. This is true love and attraction, and it cannot be helped. And I think it's a really good reading. Hope I don't miss anything or leave anything out. Let me see, where is my tarot decks? I put them all up because my darlings, let's take a look. So now we've seen a lot of going on with this relationship in the energy field that I'm being given. Impartially, babies. I've got my vice versa tarot deck. So what I'm going to do is leave these out and put these up. Okay? Traction to love. Okay. I shall put them up, put them away later. Actually, I'm going to pull these up too. I have future cards drawn for the Twin Flame Union right here. So let's take a look at that. All right, Spirit. Utilizing the energies of air, fire, water, earth, and ether, Holy Spirit, calling in the divine holy ancestors, angels, the Most High God. Help me to read this. I need just as much knowledge as the collective needs and no more at this time. So you brought forth joy, freedom, purpose, lineage, ancestors, lineage, activation, integration. And that's what we're looking at. And I think you guys might feel that in your bones. You know, you're like, oh, there's a lot of things that need to be worked on here. I don't know how that applies to you, honeys. Okay, we're good. Spirit, let me see something. Whoops. Wrong card. Would you be kind enough to show us the, in these particular deck, the current status of the relationship itself? I'm going to put 3 cards over now. Spirit, show us the relationship at this moment, where they are together or apart on the planet at this time. Do they live in different countries? Are they of different age groups? Are they with someone else? What does this look like? Show me. Thank you, Spirit. Give me one more. Wow. That's what it looks like. To see them fall, I'm going to take them. Whoa. Whoa. You guys. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse for the way the relationship stands at this time for some of you, which tells me that someone still is not aware of, oh, okay, this could be two things. The Seven of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, this is someone who isn't. They're willing to compromise by not telling the truth. I don't know what that was, but hi, thank you so much. This is this is an answering to this is like somebody's higher mind, and their higher mind is a little corrupt. They're willing to compromise, cheat, steal, lie, or put somebody in danger for their own needs. They, even though this is usually shrewdness, like David going into the camp of Saul while they're sleeping early in the morning and trickling in and stealing all their swords. And they woke up and they were defenseless. And there was David with all their swords in his army. That was really funny. And that was out in the Bible. And that was back in, David was being chased because of wicked energy. All right, here goes. So now this means that they are either walking away from this. They had to walk away from a lie. See the death? It looks like the mask was finally put down. And they're walking away. And they see the swords. These are opportunities, connections, and communication, the swords. Talking. Spiritual energy. This relationship is one where I absolutely do not. I see what happened now. I'm not doing that anymore. This is the leaving behind immoral or dishonest thoughts and behavior, for sure. And learning about reciprocity, about give and take, about balance. What does it take to create this and keep this going? You have to be completely committed. You got to completely flow. You've got to have, if you know, the word says we're two or more, what is it? Two are better than one, because when one falls, the other one is there to pick him up. This is open to a new opportunity, a new relationship, money, the flow of money. You have the privilege of asking for whatever you need, divine feminine, divine masculine, whether you're with somebody or not. But this offer is coming. It's coming. And I know that it's, if you haven't already received it. This is the celebration marriage card. And right now, there's still this phase of overcoming deceit and dishonest thoughts and fake ideas on what twin flame soulmates are and that kind of thing. So it's not like full on celebratory at this time, because there's a missing link. What is the missing link? Well, the missing link is that it's blocked. The missing link is that someone does want to come over and make an offer, but someone has them blocked. Spirit, really. And they want to compromise with you. They want to at least talk to you about the changes in their mindset, the changes in their behavior, and they want to have an honest communication with you about that. If you're separated from your twin and you know it, tell me about This was about possibly doing something harmful. This is a dark twin, not a twin, a false twin, walking away from false twin energy. This is about money and abundance and claiming things. And this was somebody that walked away at some point because they didn't trust themselves in the relationship or what they were experiencing in it, and they weren't able to commit. And you know that. So what's happening now is that at this time, there's movement in the spirit world. There's movement of money. There's movement of cause and purpose. There's movement by the ancestors and by God in the twin flame unions. And they're making progress towards this resolution. And let's see, what does it say? What is coming up? I'm just going to do it this way today, guys, because I'm excited. Okay, here we go. So what's coming forward is, as far as identities, I'll tell you what we've got in a minute. Now what's coming forward is someone passionate and secure, a lot more mature, clear about what they want, yet willing to fight. This is the King of Wands. They're passionate. That might have to do with that sexual arts, the masculine, right? And then she's about sexuality. So what an interesting combination to come in with so much passion. Tell me about what his plan is. Absolute love, King of Cups. That's not a compromise. No compromise. I paid a lot of price for what I'm learning about myself and about you. And I filled my cup up with my own self-worth and value and God. And now I'm feeling a lot more able to speak with you, to work this out with you. About this tower moment in my life or our life. Could be a Scorpio, it could be a Leo, it could be Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are the ones that are bringing the good stuff, right? In today's reading, the twins, sharing and an offer. As far as that goes, it doesn't have to be, but we have Gemini and Libra representing communication issues, right? And then we have the fire signs wanting to make shit happen. Yep, with you. But the tower comes when somebody comes in and they're not prepared and they're still in a competitive mindset. They're not flowing. They want to bring up an old argument. They want to talk about the past. They want to talk about everybody else in the relationship. This is an immature person. This is someone who hasn't learned that it's not about competition or battle. It's about balance and equality. It's about merging and flowing. Who is that person? We have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a Scorpio problem here. This may be what happened or what will happen. Watch out for that. Be sure that, look at the kings are showing up. King of Swords, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about this person here that's causing conflict and interference in the mental space. It's somebody who's single and abundant, and they're critical and they're judgmental, but they're also grounded. This is a earth sign, maybe. Oh, shit. All right. I got a wonderful message. Are you ready? Oh, You know what the tower is? The tower is competition for a divine feminine with the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. Holy shit. Why? Because somebody says, oh my God, there you are. There you are. You're my soulmate. You're my true love. You're my person. And there might be in a relationship. They might have had to leave a relationship and block somebody out, which is causing competition and spiritual battling. It's heavy duty. It's heavy duty. You have to be careful and tender with people. In my case, I'm just like, I'm out. You don't even deserve an explanation at this time. But not everybody's like that. People like to go over things and go over things and go over things and go over things. But when you're talking about a twin flame union, you better go over things and go over things because that's your goal. You have to choose wisely, feminine if you're single, because you might be entertaining or thinking of somebody communicating, but you're talking to God too. And then bam, somebody shows up in your world and it's destiny. Okay? You're sitting here single, productive, educated, beautiful, and you're like a. Well, now remember the enemy will send you a false twin, and that is just because he comes in to seek your destruction because you're walking with God, and you have a purpose on the planet, and you should be close to the Lord so that you have wisdom on who to choose. Pray hard about it. You need to have insight. Ask God for insight on these subtle characters with people, is what I'm seeing. Because I've had destiny here. Wow. Look at that. So somebody's going to put a Gemini out of the scene, probably. Um, see, this is Gemini, the lovers. So this might be somebody's lover or love interest, and they may not. I'm not saying that for sure, but somebody may. Yeah, because whatever's going on with this one, it burdens somebody, and they don't like the idea of juggling or being second to somebody. Okay, that makes sense for somebody's message. So the energy between them at this time is actually that of the high priestess. I know now, and I know I have a responsibility to the divine, and I know I can't speak about my business with everyone, and I know that I have to hold this space and this holy space within me by myself or with you, but you have to be respectful before you come to me to go in deep in the annals of my psychic awareness and my space and commitment to the divine to keep things holy and responsible, and to seek other messages from multidimensional universe. That I can do that because I'm a channeler, she says. I have that energy, and I come forth. I may come in a little late, but it's coming in, and it comes in with an offer, and it's not a big deal because it's not. This is so mature, really. This is so mature that third parties absolutely cannot be involved. That's exactly what Holy Spirit is saying. Oh no. And somebody has to make a commitment. After leaving someone or breaking up a marriage, they have to block it or they were blocked. They're passionate. They want to compromise and come forward. Someone. Let's see what we have here for the future cards. So these are the future messages. And thank you if you're still with me. You know I love you very much. Love Oracle says, someone says, I just need some time to give more in our relationship. That would make perfect sense based on that energy. The love because they want a reconciliation. Okay, someone from the past. So I pulled out my moon deck, which I don't usually pull out. And I pulled it out again. And let's see what we have here. Emotions are running high. Now that Venus is direct, you're going to experience that. Okay? Mars and Libra. Nothing is yet set in stone. So you are the creator. You are managing your energy. Self-loving. Holding down the fort. Keeping the most holy precious. Because that's part of your calling, is to keep the most holy precious within. You're balancing spirituality and practicality. High Pisces in the house. You are learning to take time to breathe out. You need that. You need to give it to yourself. Why? Because you're going to need the momentum. Joy is coming at you right here with a brand new start. I think you should say yes to that. Put that in the comments. I am ready for a brand new start with my twin flame. Bring them to me without hesitancy. Set everything in the way, out of the way, and bring in your divine order so we can get down to business of loving one another and making the world a better place. Inhabiting it with offspring or whatever you want us to do, Father. Fight for the poor. I don't know. Build homes for the poor. I hear the divine union is about that. It's about working for other people, not just for themselves. Because that's a big illness on the planet. The life is not a vacuum. It's about everyone. Life force. Express your divine passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Now, you saw that earlier in the reading, right? Masculine is about sexual arts. Divine feminine is about sexuality. And it's about true love and attraction. How's that for a cool message? Okay, we have Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Yes. And psychic insights. Odin. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow that intuition. The truth for what it is. No rosy-colored glasses. There is conflict in the air over the divine masculine, feminine twin flames. And you have to protect it. You have to know it protected and make a good choice. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. There's purpose. The third time in this reading. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Commander Ashtar. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Have focused intention, Diana, the goddess. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. And last but not least, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. This is what I have for the Twin Flame reading. I don't know what you got out of it. I do know there's a bunch of activity going on, and it's all up to interpretation. All right, my loves. I got a few minutes to do some beautiful mini readings for my members. And if you'd like to know something, now's a good time to put it in the comment box. All right. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel on any level, please use one of my pay links. I don't see any money on Google. They don't pay me. Okay. There's something going on with the money, funny money, and I just don't get any money. So every time I say that, though, I look at my AdSense account and there's money there. Oh, go figure, right? It is just what it is. Spirit, show me what our beautiful people need to know. What do we have in the question box? Is that a restart? Jennifer, you said a loving new start. New loving start with my beloved. Is this someone you already know? Yes. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to pull out a 3-card draw. Pull a nicest card. And a divine beloved card for you, okay? Jen. There's more that you need to know. They want you to forge ahead on the path that you're on. They want you to build the fire every day and within. You're different from other people. You're on a white horse, and Jesus comes back on a white horse. The white horse and the unicorn are Jesus. I didn't know if you knew that about folklore, but they say that the unicorn really was Jesus because he was different. He had the crown of thorns on his head, represents. Everybody's got their own rendition of it, but that's what I'm getting. Where you're, just keep going forward. Your God's raising you up high. He's giving you more accurate power. He's giving you power. He says you access this by being in prayer and contemplation often and letting your mind rest from what you've already discussed. Once you've discussed it and recorded it or done it or whatever at this time, I take care of it from here. Your story's not about to end. You're not going through a huge cycle at this moment because I have you in a place of rest. And I need you to be aware that give yourself a chance to release tension and bring in new passion at every moment. My daughter, more please. There you go. And there's your Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone with a mission, someone with a heart, someone who's full of passion and love, someone who knows how to build fires, who knows how to make things, knows how to keep the fires, home fires burning in a relationship. Victory, 6 of Wands, establishing victory over past, over emotions, over other people's opinions, establishing victory over being in the public eye, over being sexy and available for a new love to come in and fill your cup. Morning coffee. Show me. And moving forward, you might be attracting you're really, okay, you're attracting a fire sign. Heavy. Clarify this for me. You're about to get a message sometime. I don't know why or what it is. Someone's making a choice, or you are establishing within your heart and your communication with divine exactly what you want in the relationship, and you're listening to what they want. Your guides are telling you. reciprocity, and the Sun, the Three of Wands, and Justice. Honey, this is a blessed event. This is someone who sees you from afar. Could be a Libra, Spirit says, but they have a lot of passion. They do the same thing you do. They pray and meditate. They talk and they share love with people. And there's passion for the purpose, right? Passion for the purpose. You have something to look forward to. You're building into it, and you're being guided to build into it. And they are very much going to bring balance into your life. Passion. Wands. Look at this. Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Libra. Leo. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's what I'm showing for you. Your card from the Isis deck says you're entering a fertile period of your life. Jennifer, you are guided to think of yourself as a creative being, to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is a time for your blossoming. I think your reading shows that too. Isn't that nice? I loved it. You're welcome. Anyone else of my loves? You can't even see this table. Look at this. Honest to Pete. So there you go. That is what I have for you, my dearest. I don't know. We'll go further into it. We're going to have our meeting, our Zoom meeting on the 9th at 7 p.m. because today I'm throwing a huge festival, the Inner G Healers Gathering. And this place is going to be packed with people. Hopefully I can keep my phones charged because I got a really cool playlist and I'm not in control of everything. And that's not a bad thing. When you learn how to be able to adjust without an attitude, I need to get a massage though. Well, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and close right now. I thank you so much for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch up with you later. Namaste.